Hello, welcome back to The Hut. This is the Dad Delivers vlog where I try new things to make your family happy, and it's a bit of a stormy day out there outside the Happy Hut, so I'm fairly warm in here. I went to London this week, and if you're searching for this video, you two probably have gone through and you're going to have to pay the ULEZ charge, the dreaded ULEZ charge. Worse than that, Mayor Sadiq Khan is going to expand it. So you're watching this in the future. I'm recording this before the ULEZ zone was expanded in London. There's a link in the description below. That is the link that I'm using. I'll put it on the screen here so you can follow along. This video is just so you can follow me paying my ULEZ charge using just my mobile phone. I parked outside my friends during a train strike, and here's some footage of me making my way through town. I think this is the point where I'm in the ULEZ zone. I drove all the way down to Croydon. I know you're going to have 100 questions about the ULEZ zone and charge. Honestly, the link in the description, I'll always keep that up to date. Let's get started. I'm on the page now, and there's a lovely advert for Nando's at the bottom. Stay classy, Sadiq Khan. The first thing at the top of the page is to sign in or create an account. We're not going to do that. I have no intention of doing this on a regular basis, so I'm going to do this as a guest. But if you do this more regularly, you might want a London Road user charging account. I will scroll down so that you can see all of this information. You can pause the video if you like, but it might update by the time you see this video. But there's a very reassuring button here, pay the ULEZ charge. I didn't go so far into central London to hit the congestion charge zone. They don't make this easy for out of towners like us, so that we get to fund London, who's clearly struggling for money. They keep it as oblique as possible to rake in the money from the fines, which is my personal experience. So well done for being ahead of the curve in paying ULEZ if you do this. And I'm going to scroll down, so I don't need the congestion charge and ULEZ charge. You might need to do that. Again, link in the description. The low emission zone charge, I think, is for special vehicles. I've just got a regular car, so I'm just going to go for ULEZ, and I'm going to hit the pay button. The first thing we need to do is to type in our vehicle registration number and the country of registration. I'm in the UK, it's a UK car. And we will scroll down, more adverts on the bottom there. I'm going to hit confirm vehicle. Where are you driving? And this is where you get to select whether you want to pay for the congestion charge or the ULEZ charge. What I find really disgusting and frustrating is that I've given them my registration. They should tell me what I owe them. They've got the technology, they've got the power, but they rely on you reporting it. So you can't use this site to check if you do owe the ULEZ charge, which again is deliberate, isn't it? It's deliberate to increase the number of fines. So we'll get through this as quickly as possible. But I also noticed the administration department for congestion charge is based in Stockport. So because I guess it costs too much to run it in London, I'm going to click ULEZ zone. But here you can check the streets that you were in just to see which charging zones you will need to pay for. It's either congestion charge and ULEZ, or ULEZ by itself. I'm just ULEZ, so I'm going to hit continue. Sorry this is so confusing. I'm trying to make this as straightforward as possible, and I've done it twice and even I can't explain it. Now the website invites you to type in the date that you were in the ULEZ charge zone. I was there on Friday, so I'm just going to hit that big Friday button. At the moment, at time of recording, but please check, you have 3 days after you entered the zone. So that's 3 days after the day that you were in the ULEZ zone, and it's up to midnight on the 3rd day that you have to pay. This might change after I've recorded this video. I'll put a note in the description to keep you up to date. So I don't want congestion charge, but I do want ULEZ charge, so that's ticked. Congestion charge isn't ticked. And that gives me, at time of recording, £12.50, so I'll add to basket. So here's a summary. ULEZ charge Friday. You can add other charges, pay for different vehicles. I'm going to get an email receipt for this because I do want a receipt that I actually paid for the right day and the right amount. And there's a disclaimer. I accept responsibility. Yeah, I see that TfL don't accept responsibility for giving me the right information, but There we go. And then I'll hit the confirm and pay button. Next, the London Mayor wants our card details. So we'll just put in our card details here. And that then takes us to the payments confirmation page. We've got the confirmation here. Thanks for paying. Well, thanks for providing us some clean air to dirty up with our car. Sorry, London. And underneath it invites us to set up autopay. So if you do this regularly, you can set up an account to, I think it makes it simpler, but this is just for a one-off guest payment. Good luck with paying your ULEZ charge. I hope this helps. If this has helped, thanks for being awesome by hitting the thumbs up button. And subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of fun like this.
Can you please help my daddy get 10,000 subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye! Alright, this is gonna be the proper one, bye.